Remember when we bought this together at Logan's last year? You had to have the perfect outfit for your first day at Landview High.
Oh, it was such a fun day.
It was such a dream come true for me. Shopping with my sister.
Star, I don't want to go. I mean, I care about Ross, but I don't want to move all the way to Tahiti.
I wish that there was something we could do to change it, but my daddy, he tried everything. Even went to Aunt Vicky for help.
Oh my God! It is so good to see you. Oh, you are a sight for sore eyes.
I don't believe this. How long has it been?
Too long, Chuckles. Much too long.
I know that Dad did everything to keep me here.
He loves you so much.
You know, when Ross first showed up with my mom's will, saying that he was supposed to get custody of me, I know it didn't really sink in what it meant. You know, I didn't really get it. And now I do. It means going back to paradise. Waking up to these amazing sunrises. And going swimming in the ocean every day. Catching fish for dinner.
It sounds incredible.
It is. I would trade all of it in a heartbeat if it meant that I could stay here and wake up each day close to my family and my friends.
I mean it, Little D. I don't want you going to Cherryville trying to play Nancy Drew. I'm gonna ride up there and see what's up with Greg.
Not without me, you're not. I'm the one who told you Greg was there. And if John McBain is asking questions about him, that means trouble. Greg needs help. For both of us.
I just don't get why Dr. Evans said what he did on the stand. And neither does Destiny. I mean, why? Why would he swear under oath that my mom wanted me to be with Ross when I know that it's not true?
Maybe he misunderstood, or maybe Taya was so sick
she wasn't. She wasn't confused. Okay, she asked for me and our dad. She was asking for what she wanted for me to be with Todd.
I bet she's really schemed now.
I know she is.
Hey, you know, maybe she'll perform a miracle or something.
What, like from beyond the grave?
Yeah, maybe she'll make it so that you can stay.
Todd?
Taya? Taya? Is that you?
Oh, you remember that dive at the end of the boardwalk? Hands in the bushes, hands in the bushes, throttle on the bottle, throb of the knob, and away we go! Woo!
Oh, hey, honey, there you are. This is my wife, Vicky Banks. Vicky, this is an old pal.
Echo de Savoy.
Hello, Vicky.
Yes, I need to deal with Greg without worrying about you.
Deal with?
Are you going to do what I told you or not?
What do you mean you're gonna deal with our brother?
It means I'm going to handle it alone. Because I don't know what I'm going to find in Cherryville.
What on earth?
Taya? How was Taya?
No, Todd, Taya is dead. How did you get your hands on my cell phone?
Why can't I talk to my husband?
Because at this clinic we followed doctor's orders, Mrs. Manning, and Dr. Evans said absolutely no phone calls.
Greg is my brother too. Besides, I was onto something way before you were.
No, you weren't. I was all over him at the hospice the night Taya died. I knew then he was hiding something.
No signs of Clark. What the hell happened?
Get help. I barely got a pulse.
So what if you knew Greg was into something before I did? I'm still going with you.
Time out. Look, sweetness, I know you're hurting, but don't take it out on your brother.
Take what out?
I heard the news about Danny. Your BFF's leaving. Don't worry, I'm here to help you make it through the night.
That's why you want to go to Cherryville so bad. Danny's leaving. You don't want her to go. And you don't know what to do with that.
Get my mom performing a miracle from beyond the grave. Right now, I'd be happy if Nate just showed up to say goodbye.
I'm surprised that Nate isn't here yet. Jenny, is something going on?
Well, I didn't want to say anything downstairs with your mom right there. It was weird. After the custody hearing, Nate told me that he was going to fix things.
What did he mean?
I have no idea. And then he just took off.
No visitors allowed.
I'm not a visitor, I'm Danny's boyfriend.
We can't risk someone keeping her from leaving with her father.
Well, isn't there some kind of guest list or something?
This isn't some nightclub. You can't get in.
I'm sure that you will talk to Nate before Ross gets back.
Maybe we should just go back to that miracle idea. Maybe something will happen that'll stop me from having to leave with Ross. It's the window.
To hell with that. My girlfriend's about to leave the country. I'm going to say goodbye to her.
What are you doing here? How did you even know that I was here?
Wait.
You said that you couldn't even be my friend. You're really starting to freak me out.
I'm not here for you, Star, okay? I'm here for Danny.
You two know each other?
Echo, I think Joanne told you that I have absolutely no time to see you tonight.
I understand that this is vitally important.
Nothing you say to me could be at all important. Unless you want to tell me you're leaving town, that would be very welcome.
Could we just go into your office for a moment?
I am quite prepared to have security come in here and haul you out of the building if it comes to that.
Are you afraid of what you might find out, Vicky?
I'm not afraid of you. And I'm not interested in anything you have to say to me. You have lied continuously and I don't trust you at all.
Vicky and I go way back. I knew Vicky way before I ever met you, Chuckles.
Really? Where?
Oh, here. We met right here in Landview. Echo slept with my husband.
Nate told me everything that's going on with Danny. The whole custody thing, how they're going to be taking you back to Tahiti, and he begged me to help. So I figured, what's a brother for, right?
Wait, okay, where's Nate?
He's downstairs, just pulling a fast one on Landview's finest.
Knock it off, kid, or I'll haul you in. Dude, I'm not a criminal, okay? I just don't know when I'm ever gonna see my girlfriend again. Mr. Manning! Mrs. Kramer!
Taya called me.
I'm sorry, but that's impossible.
Mrs. Kramer, it's me! Hey, please, Mrs. Kramer, you have to help me. I need to see Danny, and these cops won't let me.
Officers, please.
This girl is about to be ripped away from people that she loves, and one of them is right here.
It's our job, ma'am.
I know that it is, but he is not going to keep Danny away from Ross, all right? He just wants to say goodbye to Danny.
Okay, but we're going with him.
I can't believe you're doing this for Nate. For us.
I know what my brother's going through. When two people are supposed to be together, you do what it takes to make it happen.
I know, Greg. He wouldn't mind if I talked to my husband.
Dr. Evans was very specific about not letting you make calls. He thought it would upset you, and he was right.
Well, I wouldn't be upset if you hadn't snatched the phone away.
I'm sorry, I have to follow his orders.
I don't understand. Why is Greg doing this to me?
Do you know how long he's been down?
He stopped breathing. We're losing him.
I think you're more upset about Danny than you're letting on.
This whole mess upsets me, especially Greg's part in it.
We don't know all the facts yet.
We know that Greg lied on the stand about what Taya's dying wish was. He knew what would happen. Why would he do something like that?
That's what I'm going down there to find out.
Darren thinks Greg might have gotten hooked on drugs. That the stress from Taya dying in his care might have made him snap or something. Do you think he's right?
Destiny. Baby girl, let your brother do his thing. That's what he gets paid the big bucks for. And if something is going down in Cherryville, he'll handle it.
That's right.
And we can find out what flight Danny's on and say goodbye to her at the airport.
I know what you're doing, Darren. But, okay. You'll let me know what's up with Greg, right?
The second I do, I promise. Get some dessert on me.
You don't have to do that.
I want to. Cheer up, little D, okay? Who knows? Maybe I'll find something out in Cherryville that changes things for Danny.
Listen to me. Why isn't my husband? Why isn't Todd coming for me?
Mrs.
Tell
Manning,
me.
I can't. Mrs. Manning.
Please help me. Please help me. Is that Todd? Is he calling me back?
You need to rest.
Wait,
I'll be
please.
back to check on you.
Please.
Hello?
Yes, who is this? I just got a call from this phone.
I'm sorry, I must have dialed the wrong number.
No, it wasn't you. Someone said my name. It sounded like my wife.
This is my phone. I'm sorry for the mix-up.
Echo slept with your husband. And forgive me for asking this, but which one?
Vicky, I have the right to talk to you. And you have the right to know that your husband seduced me. He did everything he could to make me fall in love with him. When we were in the cabin, I fought that. But I love him, Vicky. I love him as much as you do.
Clint. Soon as Echo came to town, she set her sights on him. He couldn't seem to go anywhere without accidentally running into her.
Well, when you run in the same circle.
Oh, and you made damn sure of that, didn't you? It took us a very, very long time to heal after their affair.
It takes two to tango.
Only in ballroom dancing.
Vicky, if you're worried about history repeating itself, I came here knowing that Chuckles was already married.
How comforting. So, how do you and Charlie know each other?
Echo and I were friends back in Atlantic City, years ago.
Chuckles. Be honest. She's going to find out eventually. Vicky, we were lovers.
You ever heard the expression 3 is a crowd?
It's Kramer.
There is no need to chaperone this boy upstairs to say goodbye to his girlfriend.
That's the only way he goes.
Really? How about I call my good friend Bo Buchanan, who happens to be your commissioner, and see what he thinks,
Make it quick.
I will. Thanks, Miss Kramer.
Thank you, gentlemen. Did you call the number?
Yeah, this woman answered and gave me some bull about having dialed the wrong number.
Maybe she did.
I don't think so. No, it was Taya. She called me from that woman's phone, Blair.
It's impossible, Todd.
How do we know? I mean, we never saw a body,
Well,
right?
that's because she was cremated, because that's what Taya wanted.
That's what Greg said. That's what Dr. Evans said. And we can't just believe him. He's the one that said that Taya wanted Danny to be with Ross.
Okay, Todd. Todd, listen to me. Todd, your mind is just, it's playing tricks on you.
No, I know what I heard.
Yeah, I know that, and I know it makes sense. I mean, you just lost your wife, you're about to lose your daughter. And I know that you're just hoping that anything will happen to change that, but it won't. Taya did not come back from the dead to make this right.
Was it Todd? Was he calling me back?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Manning. If I don't follow Dr. Evans' orders, I'll lose my job.
Why would you lose your job?
He got very angry at me earlier when I called him and questioned his decision not to allow you to contact anyone. I just can't risk calling him again.
Let me call him. Okay?
That's not a good idea either.
I can talk to him. He'll understand.
He made himself perfectly clear.
Please help me. Please.
He's just doing what's best for his patient. Now, please, try to rest. Didn't that sedative I give you have any effect?
Excuse me. I'm looking for Dr. Greg Evans.
Oh, that's his patient's room. Maybe he's in there.
Baby, come on. You have to eat some dessert.
I can't. I feel so sick that all this is happening. And my brother's acting so bizarre.
Sean seemed fine to me.
I'm talking about Greg.
Right, so, wait. He lied at Danny's hearing?
He said Taya wanted Danny with Ross, which didn't make any sense because I know from Danny that Taya was all about her accepting Mr. Manning as her father. She wanted those two together. Now I'm hearing from Sean that Taya said the same thing to him too.
I mean, maybe Greg just wasn't as tight with Taya as Sean was?
Greg spent Taya's last days on this earth with her. There's no way he couldn't have known what she wanted.
So you think he lied?
He's back. You must get him to the ICU. Is he gonna make it? I can't say. We don't know what's in his system. He may have suffered brain damage. Come on, let's go. Come on.
Excuse me, nurse. Was there a patient in this room?
Yes, there was.
Who was it?
Someone Dr. Evans was treating privately. I never knew his name.
Was it this man?
Yes. Yes, it was.
Thank you.
So what's the plan for my sister? Oh my God, Eddie! I didn't think I was gonna have a chance to say goodbye to you.
You don't have to say goodbye to me, okay? All you have to do is slide down that tree and leave with James before Ross comes for you. Are you ready to do that?
Well, I know what you're thinking, but my mind is not playing tricks on me.
Todd, all that's left of Taya's physical being is right here in this urn. She couldn't have called.
Yeah, hey. I'm here for my daughter.
Looks like I slept with two of your husbands, Vicky.
Now, we were together years ago, Echo. I mean, it's long before I even knew Vicky.
And who would have ever guessed at the time that we met that I was still feeling the sting from Vicky running me out of town?
Chuckles and vodka helped fix me right up. Oh, isn't that wonderful?
So, Echo, what brings you here to the home that I share with my wife?
I'd like to know the answer to that.
I used to pray that Greg would come home after he became this big, famous doctor. And when he did, everything got better. He made Matthew walk again. He pulled a bullet out of Sean's brain. And he made me feel like I was somebody special, just because I was his sister.
You're special all on your own.
I know that now. But back then,
It's such a crime, you not knowing you are so fine.
not now, Darren.
So why do you think Greg lied?
I don't know, but there must have been a reason. But Darren, John McBain was here earlier. I think my brother might be in trouble with the cops.
For real?
For all we know, your brother is arresting mine right now.
Assume that Clark is armed and dangerous. We don't know if he's hurt, but check the hospitals and all forms of transportation. Most likely the suspect is attempting to leave the country.
Hey, security's gonna give us the tapes from tonight, but nobody saw Clark leave.
The staff told me Evans had been treating Clark for weeks.
Let me guess. Ever since he supposedly burnt up to a crisp in Tahiti, right?
Right. Evans only let certain staff members treat Clark. All right, but then today he procured a lethal dose of morphine. It looks like they had a struggle over the needle.
Yeah. Looks like Evans lost.
Now Clark's on the loose.
Has your brother ever been in trouble before?
Greg? He was a straight A student. He got every honor our school handed out. He was the dude who hung the moon.
That doesn't mean he didn't get into trouble. It just means he never got caught.
Why are you trying to ruin my brother's rep?
I'm not. It's just... You're the one who said he lied under oath.
I said I think he lied. And if he did, it was for a reason.
If there is a reason, my brother's the kind of detective who'll get to the bottom of it. Big brothers are the coolest dudes on the planet. They make mistakes too.
What mistakes did your brother make?
All that matters is that he made it right. I bet yours does too. He's probably coming clean with Sean right now.
May I help you?
I need to speak to my brother, Dr. Greg Evans. Is he in with the patient?
Oh, Dr. Evans isn't here right now, but you're welcome to leave a message with me.
I need to speak to him in person. Do you know where he is?
Not exactly, but I had the feeling he's leaving town for a few days.
This patient is well enough for that.
She's coming along.
Can I speak to her?
I'm sorry, if you're not a relative or a legal representative, we can't divulge any information about a patient. Not to mention, Dr. Evans left strict orders that this patient not have contact with anyone other than her caregivers.
Taya? Is that you?
Why are you so surprised to hear from me, Todd?
Please, Ross. Don't do this, please. Don't take Danny away.
Blair, come on, we've been through this.
I know, but it just, please, Todd loves Danny so much as you do, and I love her. She has family here, her friends. Please don't take her away, please.
You think Clark will try to get in contact with Rayburn?
As soon as it's safe.
Well, let's hope nobody gets in his way before he gets to his brother.
Looks like Evans already did.
Todd upset me. Blair, he tried to kill me. It's his own fault he's losing Danny.
Yes, I know. Todd went overboard, but you know what? He'll make it up to you. He will. I mean, he'll share Danny with you. He'll get you a house, a boat, anything that you want, and I can promise you right now that I'll make sure Todd never lays a hand on you. Just, please, you can share Danny. Just don't take her away, please.
Look, I know this is hard for you, Blair, but
Please. Ross, you know, last year, when Todd and Taya got married, I saw a completely different side of you. You were there and you kept me from breaking up their wedding because you wanted Taya to be happy. Now think about Taya. Let's honor her memory and please, just do what she wanted.
Okay, wait. Where are we gonna go? How are we gonna keep Ross from finding me?
Don't worry about that, okay? We have a plan. But for now, you have to get out of here.
We're gonna go down that street. My car's parked a block away.
No, there are cops downstairs. They'll follow us.
It's okay. We're gonna leave before they even know you're gone.
Yeah, but...
Wait, but Danny, you don't want to go back with Ross, do you?
You know that I don't want to go away with Ross, but I don't want to hurt him either.
Hey, don't worry about Ross. This is about what you want.
I can't just ignore what this will do to him. No, you remember last year when I ran away and my mom wouldn't let me see him? He completely lost it, okay? He held people at gunpoint, your mom included.
Do not think about that right now. My mom and dad will handle it.
How? You know, what if the cops think that they're involved somehow and they throw them in jail?
That won't happen.
But it could.
A lot of things could happen, Danny. But if you stay in this room, what definitely will happen, we'll also show up and take you back to Tahiti. If that happens, I don't know if I'll ever see you again.
Danny, this is about what you want. Do you really want to go away forever? Are you ready to leave Nate?
I know you're scared.
Aren't you? This place is crawling with cops.
Hey, listen. Nate and I make a pretty good team getting past them.
Do you trust me?
Of course I trust you.
What do you need to make this work for you? Do you want me to go with you?
Look, Blair, I understand how difficult this is, okay? And with everything that's happened, I think that Taya would really want me to do what's best for Danny.
Exactly.
And that's why getting her away from Todd is the healthiest thing I can do for my little girl.
I'll go get her.
No. I'll go.
Thank you so much for taking away my only sister and my daughter's only aunt.
Listen, Star,
How are you going to look Danny in the eye knowing that you're taking her away from her extended family that she's come to love?
I looked him up. God, I love the internet. And I nearly fell out of my chair when I found out that he was married to someone named Victoria Davidson, who turns out to be the very same Vicky Buchanan that I knew all those years ago.
No, you knew Clint. You never knew me.
I really feel bad about what happened between us, Vicky.
Oh, clearly not bad enough to stay away.
Well, I thought I could kill two birds with one stone.
Still a predator, huh?
You're not going to make this easy for me, are you?
Any reason why I should?
Yes. You see, I would never risk the wrath of Vicky Buchanan.
Thanks.
Just checking up on Chuckles. I also wanted to tell you how sorry I was for what happened.
And now you've said it. Bye.
You have a wonderful husband, Vicky. And I'm here for no more reason than to make sure that he's okay after all the wild living he did in Atlantic City. So what do you say? Can we finally bury the hatchet?
How does it feel? Huh? How does it feel knowing that you are taking your only daughter away from her friends that she says are the best that she's ever had, friends that she loves?
We can leave now for the airport if you want. Make sure to catch Danny before she takes off.
I hate goodbyes.
It's because you don't want anyone to see you cry.
I'm not a crier. Besides, I hated Danny with all my heart and soul.
What?
I thought she stole Matthew from me.
Remind me to thank her.
But when I really got to know Danny, I liked her. She wasn't girly, she was cool. Sometimes when it was just the two of us, we got girly anyway. And it wasn't so bad.
Admit it. You liked it. Then you. I won't tell.
I'm just not ready to believe she's leaving.
Look, it's okay to cry. Let it go, baby.
Stop it. Why do you want me to cry?
Because I want to take care of my baby till the pain goes away.
Okay, I need to get home to my little girl. And Dad, I'm really sorry. I don't know what I would do if I had to give up hope the way they're making you. Hey, I'm really glad that you've been here for Dad. Thank you.
No place I'd rather be.
I'll see you later.
Well, you happy now?
I just want to get my little girl and get the hell out of here. If she's not coming down, I'll go up. Alone.
Todd, you were here before. You were here. Come back. Help me, Todd. Help me.
Why can't Greg's patient have contact with anyone? Is she contagious?
If you want the answer to that question, you'll have to ask your brother.
Dr. Evans received a lethal dose of morphine. If you had not found him, he'd already be dead.
Is he gonna make it?
We haven't been able to stabilize him yet. To be honest, Detective, you could have a murder on your hands.
Nice, sir.
Theo Price. Detective Price? Darren's brother? That's right. It's Sean Evans. Why are you answering Greg's phone? Is he in trouble? Are you with him? We're in the Caribbean at a hospice. At the same hospice Taya Manning died at? Why? Look, I can't really talk about that right now. Let me speak to Greg. Evans, Sean, your brother's been injured. And it's pretty bad. What? What happened? We're still trying to figure that out. He's okay, right? Look, it's a long story and I don't know all the answers, but your brother might not make it.
Help me! Somebody help me!
Echo, I think that Vicky and I just need a little time to take this all in. So.
Oh, I apologize. I do. I was just so excited about looking you up and righting the wrong I did to Vicky that I just barged in on the two of you. Where are my manners? I used to have impeccable ones.
Just like you used to claim to be a countess.
Well, I can see I've upset you. And I'm so sorry about that. I was really hoping that we could all be friends. Maybe take a stroll down memory lane over drinks tomorrow.
I don't drink anymore.
Oh.
Okay, and neither does Vicky.
Well, who said anything about alcohol?
No.
We can have tea.
I don't know.
Oh, come on, you look so happy, Chuckles. And that's great news. Let me take a picture. Please.
No, that is so not necessary.
No, please, I insist. After all the trouble I've caused you, it's the least I can do. Beautiful. You two are so lucky. You really are. All right. I'll be in touch.
Whew. Well, some coincidence. Huh?
Oh, yes. Some big coincidence.
Double the roadblocks. We need checkpoints 5 miles out of the airport. Thanks. Call me back. Got a feeling there's a connection between Taya's death and whatever Clark was up to.
Right. And it's tied up with Taya's daughter.
If you ever cared about that girl at all, you would allow her to say goodbye to her boyfriend.
Ugh. Where the hell's my daughter?
She said goodbye. She's finishing packing.
No, Ross. Stop! Ross! No! Ross!
We all thought Clark was dead. Man, that son of a bitch is on the loose.
It must have been tough having to break the news to Sean.
Yeah.
Let's hope his brother makes it.
Sean's not calling.
I guess he didn't find Greg.
Come on, let's go say bye to Danny.
All right. Did you find Greg?
Des, let's sit down.
Why? What's going on?
Des, Greg is in the hospital. He's banged up pretty bad. I don't know if he's gonna make it or not.
Evans has answers to questions we don't even know to ask.
Somebody help me! Please help me! Help me! Help!
It's all right.
Yes. Here. It's all right. Here, take this. You just need some sleep. Don't worry. You're gonna be just fine. Thank you.
How can I fight this? How long have we known you're catching me?
She's gone. Danny's gone.